Hello everyone, this is Charles again in Grow DeSoto Marketplace. Organic Remedies is the name and I'm one of the herbalists here. So having introduced myself, I hope you're doing well. Hope your spirit is fine. All right, today I want to talk to you about the immune system. And when I talk about the immune system, I'm talking about your gut, your brain, and all that relates to your mucus lining. Check that out up above. We did something on mucus lining. Okay, let's get into this thing. You know, a greater part of your immune system is located in your gut, and the other part resides obviously upstairs there. So here's what I want to communicate to you. My refrain is always the same. What you eat sets the stage for what you can do. So I won't go into that. I've already talked about that. The thing I want to talk about the gut is that this thing called leaky gut. A lot of people, now this is my opinion of it. I'm not a doctor, so I'm just giving you what I feel is from what I've read, the little research I've done, this is what I come up with. My thing is that a lot of this stuff that we're eating out here, these processed foods and a lot of these bad oils are getting into our system, and over time, they just steadily degrade the junctions within our abdominal area, and they mess those junctions up to where they become weak and they just kind of slip apart. Once that happens, then you allow everything to start flooding in, and then you're constipated, you're diuretic, you're not having bowel movements for sometimes days at a time, you're bloating, you got gas, I mean, it's just a mess. And then you start getting the regurgitation and all of that nonsense, primarily because we eat too much of what is bad for us. I mean, it is what it is. So how do we fix this? How do we fix this? First, cut back on some of the things we know are causing it. That's obvious. But the other thing is, now we turn to our medicinal herbs. But before you do that, you do have to go, like I say, leafy greens, fruit, clean up some of this omega stuff, and add fiber to your diet. That's going to be my refrain every time I talk to you, so get used to it. Let's deal with this leaky gut thing. Now, we have two products that we really push here. One is triphala. That's an Ayurvedic herb that I've ran into that I have had very good success with. It detoxifies the intestinal area, cleans it up, and kind of helps towards closing that juncture. Now, I add to that a supplement, L-glutamine. Now, the body creates L-glutamine on its own. However, the way we kind of do what we do, we kind of tear into all of that. By that, I mean, it's not enough, the body isn't creating enough L-glutamine because we're not eating as we should, so we're getting short. And then with age, we lose some of the capability of creating that L-glutamine. So I like to combine the two, triphala and L-glutamine. What that does is over time, we detox that system, we kind of tighten up those junctions so that the little villi can do their little thing and sweep and keep all kind of pathogens out. And it also helps our brain because, you know, the two are connected. So a lot of brain fog, people come in for saying they're slowing their thinking and whatnot. Well, a lot of that has to do with what we eat. If you can't get the nutrients from the food to sustain your body, what happens is other things come in and disrupt all of that. So, you know, I like triphala, I like L-glutamine. I've used it, am using it, and I find it's been very helpful. I've talked to a lot of customers that have come in and used triphala primarily, and it has really tightened it up. It makes you regular, it keeps you consistent. And if you add your fruit, your vegetables, and your omegas, you will tighten that juncture up. You'll feel better. You'll digest your food better. You'll improve your health through it. And at the same time, you'll eliminate a little of that brain fog that we all go through it from the way we do things. So I just thought I'd throw that out there for you. Do some research. Another thing, we're here, we want you to take control of your health. I say a lot of things. I'm not a doctor, so check me out. See if what I'm saying is true. Don't just take it for that. Just check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And as always, I tell you all the time, give us a call, email us, ask a question. That's what we're here for. And I'm going to do another little post coming up soon that's going to explain something about the value of verbs. So that's another time. For this time, I want to say peace and be well.